You can feel it, can't you? That low, constant hum that you can hear under everything. The feeling that you are somehow wrong, that you don't have something that everyone else seems to have. You feel like you're broken. You feel not good enough. You think that there's something wrong with you that you have to hide, deal with, or try to fix all the time. You watch other people, and they seem to move with such ease and confidence. They seem to know the rules. They fit in. You, on the other hand, feel like you're always on the outside, trying to figure out a language that everyone else was born speaking. This feeling is always with you. It is the spirit in the room. You hold back because of it. You doubt your perceptions because of it, and you think you're not worthy enough to fully participate in life yet. You are always in the process of becoming, always working on yourself. You always want to fix this original wound, this feeling that you just aren't right. This is the most tiring and deep pretense, the act of fixing yourself. You read the books, you do what the guides say, you try to put yourself together so that you will finally be good enough. But the feeling is still there. Because you're acting, you are acting like you are broken when you are not, and you are beginning to see the truth. You are beginning to realize that the world you are trying to fit into might be broken instead of you. What do you see when you look out at the world? You see a world that is asleep, a world that is having a very loud and crazy dream. You see people running after things that shine. They want to be liked. They want to be important. They want to be validated by a crowd that is just as lost as they are. They are scared of being quiet. They are scared of being alone with their thoughts. So they make noise all the time. Rumors, a complaint, anger, the never-ending noise of the sleeping world. They act out their happiness. They act out their success. They act out their morals. Everyone is desperate for applause because it's all a big stage play. They care a lot about the game of who is right and who is wrong, who is winning and who is losing. They deal in things that don't matter. They judge surfaces because if they looked deeper, they'd see the huge emptiness behind their eyes. They build their lives on sand, on their jobs, their things, and what other people think. So they have to protect these things with a weak, desperate energy. They have to shout, talk bad about people, and gossip, because it's the only way for them to prove to themselves that their fantasies are real. They are sleepwalkers who hold on to each other and tell each other that the dream is real. They are hypocrites because they preach values they don't have and expect others to be perfect when they have never tried. They are kids who want the world to be just how they want it, and they complain when it isn't and blame everyone but themselves. This is the world you are told you need to fit into. This is the world that tells you you're broken. And then, there you are. You are the one who is getting up. You are the one whose eyes are starting to open, and you can't go back to bed. You see the match, you can see the show, you can see the frantic chase, the empty prizes, and the fear that drives it all. And since you can see it, you can't take part anymore. You can't unsee the truth, so you are starting to pull back. It is not a retreat out of fear. It is not a retreat from pride or superiority. It is a retreat of deep and often painful clarity. You just stopped playing. You don't need their applause anymore. You no longer need them to get what you're saying. You no longer need them to prove that you are real. You are the perfect example of the awakened, the one who quietly walks away from the noise, the person who doesn't explain anymore, the one who doesn't fight anymore, the one who doesn't need praise from people who can't even see themselves. Your silence is more important than what they say. Your time alone is now more nourishing than their time together. You have begun to feel a strange, quiet strength in being alone. You are the one who sits by the window and watches the rain. You find more truth in that one simple act than in all the crazy goals of the sleeping world. You are the one who took off the mask that says, I'm fine. The mask says, I'm one of you. And now all you have is your face. And this is what hurts you. But it's also where you get your strength. You don't want to be a hypocrite anymore. You don't want to act like you do anymore. You would rather be an outcast in the truth than a well-known member of the lie. This is not a mistake. This is not a mistake. This is where you start to be real. So, they give you a name. They have to. Because you are getting in the way of their dream. They see you not saying anything and call it arrogance. They call it failure when you back D. They see how sensitive you are, how deeply you feel, and how you can't take part in their shallow rituals. And they give it the worst name of all. They say you are broken. They say you're too sensitive. They say you are maladjusted. People say you're too serious, too deep, or not normal. They make you sick. They have to. Because the fact that you exist is a problem. You need to get this. This is not an attack on you. It is a deep, impersonal confession. A lower level of consciousness can only judge a higher one with the tools it has, which are not very good. It is like trying to describe a three-dimensional sphere when you live in a two-dimensional flatland. No, they can't. They might call it a broken line or a paradoxical circle. They will say it is impossible. This is what is going on with you. The sleeping world works on the outside. It cares about the mask, the show, and the outside. You are starting to act from the real, from the bottom. Your quiet honesty and refusal to pretend have become a scary mirror. They don't see you when they look at you. They see a reflection of everything they have hidden from themselves. They see how empty their lives are, how hollow their values are, and how scared they are every day. And it's too much to bear. So they need to fix the mirror. They have to make you the issue. If you are broken, then their world is whole. If you are sick, they are healthy. If you feel inadequate, then their frantic chasing makes sense. Their labels don't tell you what you have. They are a way for them to protect themselves. The word broken doesn't mean what you think it does. It means they can't do what they want. It's the only way their sleepwalking mind can deal with someone who is waking up. They are not talking about you. They are talking about how scared they are of you. When they say, you are not right, what they really mean is, your reality is a threat to my... So let's stop talking like them. We need to stop accepting their wrong diagnosis. For once, let's look at what's really there. What you've been told is your biggest flaw is, in fact, the truth that you can't change. This is not a disease. It is your perfect self. The three great truths of an authentic soul are the basis for this understanding. 1. What they call inadequacy is really your awareness of the infinite. The person who is chasing status, gossip, or money feels adequate because their world is small. They have created a small fake game, and winning it makes them feel whole. They feel right because they are only comparing themselves to the other players in their little world. You feel inadequate because your eyes are open. You are no longer judging yourself by the illusion. You are comparing yourself to truth. In light of how big it is to be real, against the limitless depth of your potential. Your feeling of not being good enough doesn't mean you're not worth it. It is the deep, necessary humility of someone who has finally seen the mountain. Their adequacy is like someone standing in a ditch and saying they are at the top. Your inadequacy is what makes you feel connected to the divine. It is the pain of a soul that is growing. It's a holy and honest feeling. There is nothing wrong with it. It is your map. 2. They call it brokenness, but it's really your refusal to be false. You are damaged. You are broken. The hard, brittle shell of conformity, shoulds, pretense, and being normal that protects them has broken inside you. You don't need to be fixed because you're not a broken machine. You are a living thing that has escaped from a dead man-made container. They are unbroken because the seal is still on them. They are all the same. You can count on them, and they are making it hard to breathe. You are broken because you are alive. Your brokenness is what makes you human. It is your weakness. It is the way that all real feeling gets through. The light comes in through the crack. They want you to be unbroken, which means they want you to be sealed, smooth, and predictable, just like they are. They want you to fix the shell, but you can't, because you have tasted the air outside the shell. This brokenness is not a disease. It is your honesty. It is the real, messy, and beautiful state of being real in a world that is fake. 3. In their opinion, oversensitivity is your honest perception of the truth. You are not too sensitive. You are right to be sensitive to a world that is deeply, fundamentally ill. It's not a flaw to feel pain in a painful place. It's not a sign of weakness to be tired of noise that doesn't mean anything. Feeling alone in a society that is chasing illusions is not a sign of insanity. Your oversensitivity is what keeps you sane. Your nervous system is telling the truth. It is the healthy, working compass of your soul that tells you the truth. The sound is too loud. The values are empty. The game doesn't mean anything. The sleeping world stays alive by numbing itself. They have turned the volume on their perception so they can deal with things that are too much for them. To stay alive in the dream, they have dulled their senses. You have said no. You have been honest about how you see things. Being sensitive is not a bad thing. It is your mind. It's your alarm system telling you, don't go this way. This isn't for you. It's what is leading you home. This is the price. To accept these truths, that your inadequacy is awareness, that your brokenness is integrity, that your sensitivity is sanity, is to accept a profound and irreversible separation. You need to understand, the sleeping world won't be happy that you woke up. It won't praise your honesty. It will be mad at you for it. You will walk alone if you live from this place of truth. They will talk to you at the table in their language, which is the language of gossip, complaints, status, fear, and the game. And you will not say anything, not from a place of pride, not from a place of judgment, but from a place of not having anything to say. Their words will sound like static, like the noise you hear when you wake up from a dream. You will nod and smile, but you won't be there. You will be 1,000 miles away, living in your world. And they will know this. They will feel how far away you are. They will see you sitting quietly and not participating, and it will feel like a judgment. Your calmness will make them more anxious. It will feel like an accusation if you don't get involved in their drama. This is what it costs to see. You will have to let them be. This might be the hardest part of the journey. The people you love and the people who think they know you want you to stay in the box they made for you. They want you to be the broken person they can feel sorry for, the inadequate person they can help, or the confused person they can save. It is a job that makes them feel safe. When you stop playing this part, when you heal, when you become quiet, when you find your center, and when you no longer need their approval, they will be scared. You will have gone against the rules of their world. They'll say you've changed. They will tell you that you are cold. People will say you're not the same person you used to be, and you have to let them. You have to pay the price. People won't understand you if you are honest. Being aware will make you lonely. If you're honest, you'll be an outcast among people who live by lies. People will leave you. People who are very interested in the dream can't and won't follow you into the real world. They will hold on to their comfortable lies and call you the liar. They will call you a fool. That's how it is. To go back to their dream just to be with their friends, that's not being friends. That is a death of the soul. You can't unsee what you've seen. So today, I give you permission. You can finally stop. You can stop pretending. You don't have to keep trying to fix yourself so that they like you. You have permission to stop saying sorry for being deep. You can be too sensitive if you want. Use your feelings as a guide. Let the oracle tell you what's true and what's bad for you. You have my permission to break open. Stop trying to fix the cracks. They are what you breathe. They are your feelings. They show that you are human. You have my permission to be inadequate. Let go of the silly need to measure up to a limited, fake game and stand in awe of the infinite. You can be quiet if you want. You don't have to say why. You don't have to explain why you chose that path. You don't have to explain your reality to people who don't want to understand it. Let your silence speak for you. You can let them be. Let them have their thoughts. Let them say what they think. Their opinions are based on their experiences, not yours. They have to deal with their disappointment. You don't have to carry it. You can leave if you want to. From the fight, from the work, from the connection, from the talk, it is just noise. You can stop needing them now, to stop needing their praise, approval, and acceptance. You are the one who keeps you grounded. Stop waiting for the world to let you do this. They will never. You have to take it for yourself. You are right. You are not wrong. You are not broken. You are simply, finally, and bravely real. And this is the path you will take. If this path of returning to the real speaks to you, please subscribe and turn on notifications so we can keep walking together in this deeper understanding. And now, let's be quiet. Take a deep breath. Feel how true this is in your body. The performance is exhaustion, the desperate effort to get fixed. Let it all go. The act is over. The fight to fit into a world that you have outgrown is done. You are not wrong. You are not lacking. You're not broken. You are aware. And this awareness is a path that only one person can take. But it isn't empty. It is full. It has the quiet grace of a tree. It is full of the deep truth of the earth. The sleeping world is running away from the deep silence that fills it with fear. You are not running anymore. You are not moving. You are no longer acting like you don't see the truth. And in this simple, deep, and brave act of seeing, you are finally starting to be free.